what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Alexis Skyy opens up about the moment she started her new spiritual journey. So, Alexis Skyy is one of these like IG model types. I believe she may have had an OnlyFans in the past, but you know, BBLs, just typical IG stuff. Now, I don't know much about the chick. I did a video, I believe, a while back about her because much like Black China, she also had a spiritual awakening and is leaving the streets. Before you guys jump to conclusions about the direction of this video, just wait. I want you guys to listen to what she has to say first. And then we'll read some comments like we do, and we'll talk about this because I think this is worth a conversation. No more waste of time. Let's get it.
And so what happened 4 months ago? It sounds like that was a pivotal point.
Yeah, like life. 4 months ago is when my journey started. So that was December.
Okay.
So I had just got surgery. I just did my body because I was like drinking a lot of liquor, and I was in Colombia when I was there, and I felt like I was going crazy. Like at this house, I was at a recovery house because my blood levels kept going up and down. So I knew that was God telling me not to get the surgery, but I was just being like hard-headed. But it was so many complications going on, and at that very moment, like I was feeling sick. I was going through the surgery, and he was just there. Like he came to me, and I think at that moment, because you know, when you go to surgery, going under anesthesia, you don't know if you're gonna wake up, you know? And I just kept praying and crying, like, I know I'm not supposed to do it now, but please just wake me up. And so after the surgery, they were like, you can't go home, you can't go home, you can't go home. Every day I was there a day longer. I had to get antibiotic shots. I'm like, why did I do this? Like, and so at that point, God was just there with me. It was just me and God. So he's like, was talking to me like, you're about to redirect your whole life. He was downloading everything that he wanted me to get rid of, even the people that
That's good.
needed to get rid of. And it was like, you know, it hurt because some of the people that I didn't want to get rid of, I had to, because they were leading me into destruction. Like, so, yeah, I came back from Colombia like a new person. Like people kind of didn't even recognize me, but it was just like that moment.
All right. So she had what sounds like a conversion experience and a change of direction with her life during surgery, and it brought her closer to God. It awakened her spiritually. Now, we'll start here, guys. The good thing about God, because this is obviously a spiritual conversation. The good thing about God is God takes us no matter where we're at. There are no qualifications other than wanting God in your life for God to work with you. And that's a good thing. And I believe that's a good thing for everybody. Here's where the coffee comes in. There are a lot of women right now who are coming to this, should I dare I say, epiphany. Shout out to Rolla Tomasi. And what is that? Well, we've talked about it plenty of times. It's that stage a woman gets to where she realizes she can no longer compete with like her younger self. She starts to think about her future. The urge to settle down, have children starts to kick in. Women know, man. They know the time is running out. And what's so ironic about this? Well, because I release video upon video and video and video, and so do other content creators, talking about how modern women today live the type of lifestyle that is not conducive for long-lasting relationships. And women call it misogynistic. And so do some men, right? Women should do whatever they want. And when you talk about men being leaders and being in good mental frame and needing to work out and get their shit together, you get attacked for that too. But what do you end up realizing in the very end? Everybody comes around and everybody drinks the coffee. Now, the comments I'm going to read right now are going to prove two things. You're going to prove that there's controversy whenever one of these public figures decides to change your life. And there should be. That is the price you pay. Price you pay for getting in the spotlight and living completely contrary to like a healthy lifestyle and that Instagram model thought life is that when you decide to change your ways and, you know, decide to be different, some people may look at you with a side eye. It just comes with the territory. Now, whether this woman, Alexis Skyy, is sincere and someone like Black China is sincere, I can't judge that. I think only God can judge the sincerity of someone's heart. But one thing's true for sure is the decisions they've made have had and will have long-lasting consequences. One thing a lot of people don't mention and they try to brush off is that these consequences won't affect their life going forward. I want you guys to imagine that you were Alexis Skyy and you are approaching 30 and you're trying to have a man lock you down, but he's looking at you like, yo, you're not wifey, right? You're not wife material. And you hear that from different men. Yeah, they want to bust their cheeks. Yeah, they want to spend time with you. Yeah, they want to hang out with you, which they will, right? Men will bust their cheeks. That is the truth. But will they commit to you long term? What type of women do men want to settle down with and have kids? It's not the type of women that society likes to idolize, right? It's not the Sukis. It's not the Alexis Skyy before the epiphany and the Black Chinas before the epiphany. And even after the epiphany, for a lot of guys, it's like, you've gone too far the other way. I don't think I could ever look at you in that light. There may be hope, right? At the end of the day. So a lot of these comments I'm going to read to you guys in response to this video are a bunch of women who are upset that people aren't buying it, right? And I think, again, if you're going to live a certain life and you go hard with that life, it just comes with the territory of people who are going to look at you and say, how sincere are you? How serious are you? Some people who are not really going to take you as seriously. Let's read a few comments. This first comment says, when people live a baddie lifestyle, you judge them. When they decide to change and align with God, you judge them. You can't win. No, you can't win. You will never find a lifestyle on this earth where you will please everybody. She's right. You know, people want to win. People don't like that I talk about God favorably on this channel. There's people who want me to talk about God and slap people around with the Bible. And, you know, you can never please, which is why it's important. You should know yourself and seek and find your beliefs and hold fast to what you believe, man. And if that's God, be strong in that. If that's you believing in whatever, just be strong. You just know you're never going to please everybody. And so, yes, another comment here says, I would never condemn someone if they want to make a healthy, positive change. Regardless of her past, I award her for embracing her worth and wanting more for herself. F what everybody say, Alex. I applaud you, boo. Okay, so I actually agree with this comment. I would add to it, though, and say, even though I would never condemn somebody, what I think would make this more believable for everybody and not make it look like it's some strategic play, because the Black China situation, as far as I'm concerned, with her changing her life, seems like it's a political, strategic pivot. All of a sudden, she's on Fox News, like trying to gain conservative following. You guys get what I mean? What would help people understand, like, wow, this person might genuinely believe what they are saying. If these older women who have hit their epiphany phase talk to the younger chicks and say, listen, don't do what I did. But what happens? Black China said, well, you know, you can do the OnlyFans thing if you plan to get out of it. What? So you're encouraging them to continue in the path, to use it while it suits them and then pivot like you did when it's convenient. To me, that doesn't seem like genuine conversion, right? If I'm using my own human perception of it. Here's another comment that says, crazy how y'all will scream free a man, no for murdering his own Black friends, but y'all condemn her for wanting to make a change. Hey, that's true. The Black community is effed up. The Black community celebrates murders. That King Von documentary has changed my perception on rap. There's some rappers and certain musicians I just don't listen to because I've wrestled with, like, am I supporting a serial killer? That is something that's a problem with the community. Here's another comment that says, everybody's journey doesn't look the same. Crazy how people are still judging her. Actually, this journey kind of looks the same. This journey is pretty common, which is why I'm saying it shouldn't be men out here who are talking to the younger women and being like, yo, stop the OnlyFans, stop the BBL, stop. It should be these women right here who have the clout, who have respect from those other women. Here's another comment that says, I'm so happy for her because God is so amazing. God is good. Another comment says, her publicly discussing how God saved her in her personal relationship with him and following his discretion is truly beautiful. I'm happy for her with the heart emoji. His peace transcends understanding. Another comment says, don't nobody want no car with 100,000 miles, dog. This is a fact. This is a fact. Now, nobody, that's a stretch, right? There could be somebody who's like, yo, Alexis is fine. I'll deal with, you know what I mean? I'm willing to forgive that. There is, you guys know there is. But most guys, especially the guys who would be ideal for her, she's already just ruined those chances for that like respectable, clean, the guy with the clean past, if that's what she wants, right? Here's another comment says, why all of a sudden all these IG models been ran through and now they on a spiritual journey? That's the whole point, man. It's all a cycle. It's all a cycle. This is the cycle of women today, right? They spend the 20s partying, etc. in the streets and blah, blah, blah. And around 28, 30, oh, I'm ready to settle down. It's not the same anymore. Lock you down. You think she actually wants marriage and knows what it is, and you actually haven't sat her down and made her wash the coffee pot and understand that marriage is about commitment. She can't just quit anytime she's not getting away, etc. And then she divorces you. And then she finds herself again. Then she goes back in the streets. Listen, man, you guys know how it goes. As always, I'm curious to know, what do you think? Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.